So a couple of things about me. First of all, if you're new here, my name is Sey. I'm an artist and an illustrator, and I make all things lively and whimsical, including experiences, which means classes, workshops, and online offerings. I've been focused a lot on details on my class offerings in person because there's another huge shift in the state I'm in. Praying that this doesn't go through, but if it does, my livelihood on the education front for the families I service will be taken away. So prayers on that everything works out and it doesn't happen. And hopefully by the time this video hits, I'll have kind of more direction. I don't know. I feel like God's got the wheel on this one, where we just have to keep doing what we need to do, praying and moving along, and no matter what, everything's gonna work out. So don't feed into the fear. It's ultimately why I kind of went dark for a bit. Just like as far as like posting and stuff, I was so overwhelmed, and I just had to take some time to kind of figure out my direction and where it's at for myself, my life, and my family, because I was working a lot. And I'm still doing that because I love my job. I do. I love being able to work from home and set my own hours and do these kind of fun projects on the side. So here we are. Fun characters driving by because of where I'm waiting. But I am still making art, and I am focusing a lot on making, like I said, a lot of tropical beachy things and animals, and also drawing people again. It's not something I want to do full time, like portraits and stuff, but I do love it. I love making people smile. And that's what I've said since I was a little girl. When my parents or my teachers would ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be an artist and I want to make people smile. So that's where that came from. It's just something I love. Some people say, a lot of people say I smile a lot and I'm really positive and I'm giggly, and I'm like, this is me. So that's just what it is. I can't help it. And it's fun. I do love it. So because of that, I've created a monthly club called the Positivity Squad. Yes, it's still around. You get 3 rewards every month for supporting me if you're on the Happy Mailer tier, or you can become a Super Squee, which you get an original plus all those, or you can just become a Sweet Smiley, which is a little background friend for digital rewards, like behind the scenes and stuff. So you can check that out if you'd like. I'm really excited about the revamping, because for that one is going to be the designs that come out of it. I have a bigger project in mind, which is going to take me time. Wait a minute. But basically, a new Positivity Squad member, not necessarily you, but the creation that I make, is going to become this bigger project. So updated my website, but mostly for the in-person stuff. My next part of my goal, my list that I've been going down, is get my website updated and the wholesale side updated, which I slowly was doing it. And so I ended up getting a creative business coach because I needed some assistance in the organization of it all. And I thought I was going to get an intern, but that has yet to happen because we haven't found one that's like a good fit for me yet, and has to work on the schedule that I have because, my business, that's my time. But I know now I really need an extra pair of hands. And I've never been at that part of my journey where I could be okay to be like, all right, you can help me with this. In fact, to the point that now Kevin, my husband, is helping me create new products that I couldn't physically do. I've always outsourced some things, like if I were to get notepads made or whatever, a lot, like big stationery stuff, but I try my best to do as much as I can in-house, but I also don't want to own and operate a bajillion machines. I'm not a machine girl. I barely know how to use my Cricut, my printer, and my computer. Well, I'm really pretty computer savvy. It's just like another machine. I've still been doing live sales and being able to connect with people that way. Summer has been incredibly slow in regards to events. In fact, it's usually slow. Usually January and July and end of December are very slow. It's just kind of a normal pattern for creatives and artists. We just know that's going to happen. And in that, I'm okay with it. Because even though I had, say, students sign up for July classes, a lot of them have kind of canceled or it's not worked out. Things happen. I get it. I'm the same way. Like if I sign my kids up for something, like usually they're in it, but if stuff happens, I understand. So it's left me with a lot of more a lot more time to work on these other projects that I didn't think were possible. So, such as I applied to get into TIKI OASIS and I got in. And in fact, my husband applied to be a speaker. So Skipper Kevin Lively, he's going to be there doing a talk, and then I'm going to be there with the Sey Studios booth, and we're collaborating on a couple different projects, including these new products and working on a new book. Actually, it's a book he's had for a while, but now I'm illustrating it. So like, you might be wondering, okay, that's a long list, Sey. I'm like, I'm not even done. But I'm not going to give it all away. I really appreciate you guys just sticking along for the ride. You know, I watch YouTube creators always come and go, like they pause for a while, and now I'm understanding it. Like doing these videos, it's a great reminder and kind of like journaling my experience, and I know people like to see the behind the scenes. I know I do. I follow people and I do the same thing, but I had to take a bit of a break and kind of reassess where I was going to be, what I was going to spend my time doing, and all of that. And I'm very grateful that I did, because I felt like I was burning both ends of the stick, you know, like I was just like, I'm gonna crash. And we're at a good point. I'm at a good balance now where I know where I want my time to be. That doesn't say I'm perfect. No, not at all. But we're in a space where I can breathe again. Now, when are these videos gonna come out? I am not gonna give myself a hard deadline. I'm gonna say once a month is a lot for me. So if I'm gonna do something like this, like a general update, I would think once a month. So let's say that. And then I have been going live again. So if you've caught me here on YouTube or the other places, I will go live. Do I have a set time? No, but I do recommend that you subscribe and then be alerted. No, but like in reality, like I wear these to do the digital stuff, but sometimes I just want to put them on because I feel cool. I know all my friends would be like, why do you feel cool in glasses? And I'm like, I think they're cool. I don't know. I don't have to wear them. Actually, I'm starting to need to wear them, at least for the blue light. But yeah, so another day, another cute thing to be made. And I really appreciate those who want to follow and kind of see what's going on. I like seeing what's going on too, because like, sorry, I'm trying to paint this and talk at the same time, but I love watching these videos, but mostly like to kind of look back even on my notes, like when I film them for you, not just other people, like watching other people rather, that just the progress of things. So I haven't done, like I said, it's been a while since I've done a video. That is like an update of sorts, that is long form. So yeah, I have been working hard at work, working. Words are hard for me to come by, but I am very grateful, and lots of opportunities are happening, but they require a lot of work. So like right now I'm working on all these cute little pineapple pal brooches that I'll be bringing with me, and this is gonna be at TIKI OASIS, so you can find me there. I'll have a lot of handmaids and ready-mades. I'll have earrings, I'll have decor, artwork, I'll have some prints and stickers as well. So if you're interested in tropical loveliness, I'd be hanging out wearing caftans and fun glasses, not like these, but like really fun, like sunglasses and all that kind of stuff. Find me in San Diego. It'll be really fun, really fun. The other things that I am making, they will go on my website. That's happening eventually. I'm working on finding a intern to help me. Yeah, that's weird, but I will find one. I will find an intern, and I have some ideas, so I'm going to reach out to some people, and if it's meant to be, it'll happen. And if that's the case, then I'll be able to work more on these handmade original bits, trying to film and post and email and make all the art and stay relevant of where I am and what's going on, and also teaching classes. it can be a lot. And I've just gotten to that point where I'm just like, you know what? I think I need a helper. I've always been very independent, firstborn syndrome, and very much like I have to do this on my own, like prove it to myself. I've never felt too much like competition. It was more like checking off things off my list type person, because I'm always for, oh, she came out so cute, competition, and not really like competition just because of competition. I just believe in helping everybody, and there's enough for everyone to go around. But I'm just very much a competitor to myself here, and I'm just at that point where I need more hands. It's really cool and neat. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Making plans for the next part of the year. I did just apply to another show. It is a local holiday market, and I told myself I wasn't gonna do any unless they were specifically like on my list. I told you I have to check off this list, and this is one I've wanted to do for a bit, and I'm not gonna sign up for any more unless God's like, hey, guess what? This is where you're meant to be. So I did apply to this one, and we'll see. I'll let you know about it. But since it's local, it's during the holiday time, like I'm really not planning on going anywhere during the holidays, just because we got my birthday and we got Christmas and everyone's going out of school. So I never really planned like December trips or even events outside of town. So I feel okay with this one. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right here. If I can help in my, like be in my area and do an event or whatever, I feel like that's where I'm meant to be. So, and this one's pretty big. So I always end up planning. This is what happens in the past. This is what has happened in the past. I've always tried to plan this sort of thing, or something on this day, rather. Not this sort of thing, but I just plan something else on this day. However, I always forget about this event. And now this year, I'm like, just go to the event. That's where you're supposed to be. So we're gonna do that. With that being said, there's a lot more happening on the horizon here, and I can't wait to share it with you. So yeah, thanks for joining along. There's some spoopy things coming soon. Where's the camera? So stay tuned for that and all the awesomeness. I can't even talk today. There's just so much. There's so much. Yeah. And before I leave, I just kind of want to showcase a little bit more of what I've done to the studio, which I have done said makeover. You can see some organization over here. We can see definitely different inspiration. This is mostly for me. I'm definitely using all my paints right now. That's why they're out, but they usually go here. And this is the last time I had like shown you guys. The only thing I really did was this as far as visually. So I've done a lot more to the space, and there's definitely a floor. And all of that. And then this table never moved. This table, I'm going to reconfigure it to do some more things, but it's really been more functional here. And I just had to show you because yes, I did promise you a better update, and kind of like little maybe like studio walkthrough will happen in the future. But for now, that's the update here at Sey Studios. Just working on a lot from the new children's book, which I don't know if I mentioned, but yes, I'm writing or illustrating a children's book with my husband, doing more live streaming events. I have an online workshop that's going to be happening monthly. So if you want to join the online Doodle Day workshop, I have that all on Eventbrite. I have to think about all these things. And then in-person workshops, classes, and then of course more products and things. So a lot's happening. I feel more centered in the direction of what's going to happen here at Sey Studios. A lot of more hand painting on wood and customs, and just like these things are so cute. You could even see a little like Sey Soothing art session video about the blowfish and the different like the little dolly whips and Dole whips. Lots happening. And even in front of me, there's some new earrings that I haven't even shown you guys, and I'm just really very much inspired. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. So stick around. Thanks. This is just kind of like the update. Little au naturel for the end of this episode. So have a good one, and I'll see you next time.